Hey, I'm Sean Edwards, bringing you another episode of On the Set, where we take you behind the scenes on some of Hollywood's biggest movies and TV shows as I introduce you to some of the individuals who make it happen behind the scenes. Ruth Carter has worked as a costume designer for more than 25 years. She's designed the wardrobe for films such as Malcolm X, Amistad, Lee Daniels' The Butler, Selma, and many more. She began making bold moves early on in college.
Costume design for me is, I feel, like an amalgamation of everything that I've ever done my whole life. I started when I met Spike Lee in 1986, and Robbie Reed, who's a casting director in the industry, brought him to see this show that I had given my time to, and I was a costume designer. You know, I did I'm Gonna Get You Sucker with Keenan Ivory Wayans back in the day. I did the goldfish shoes, and you know, I didn't know at the time that people were gonna fall in love with those goldfish shoes. I made those goldfish shoes in my apartment. You couldn't even walk in those shoes. We had to keep filling them with water, putting the goldfish back in them.
We can see some of Ruth's recent costume design in Selma, a film that depicts Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s struggles throughout the civil rights marches of Selma, Alabama.
Oprah was the first one I did, and she needed to see what her character was gonna look like. I didn't want her to be the same person from The Butler. So I really worked hard on finding people from the real 60s Southern landscape from Selma. I took a picture of it with my phone and I texted to her and I said, here she is. And she responded back, yes ma'am. I did David Aiello and Martin Luther King's iconic look in the march, one of the marches. To make a living as a costume designer, you have to constantly stay in touch with independent filmmakers because they're the filmmakers, the big filmmakers of tomorrow. Thanks for joining me on The Set. We'll be back soon with another episode.